What's going on today, everybody? How everybody doing today? It's that time again for another great show from your boy Pico the City Black, and you are watching Unplugged. Before we start the show, do me a favor and feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's Pico the City. Oh no, actually it's Unplugged with your boy Pico Black. Hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell. You can also follow me on TikTok and also Instagram. My Instagram is Pico Black 74. My TikTok is Pico City. Before the show starts, how everybody's doing today. I hope everybody's having a good day, a great day, a wonderful day, a blessed day. Feel free to share the comment and feel free to hit that like button. Okay, so now this is going to be kind of a good one. So the show is, if you and your mate decide to move in together, what would you do if they started seeing someone else? If you and your mate decide to move in together, what would you do if they decide to see someone else? And when you confront them, all they can say is that they're confused and they want more attention from you. They want more attention from you and they're confused, but you guys live together. Now, let's see. A boy moves in with girl, a girl moves in with boy. You guys are boyfriend and girlfriend that's been written through in stone. And all of a sudden he or she starts to see somebody else and they get caught and they say, well, I'm confused. But you have to, I'm confused. In other words, I'm confused, but by me being confused, it comes from you not showing me more attention. I need more attention and affection from you, but I'm confused. People get confused. Roscoe, what's good? Lenore, what's good? How you doing? Family. I got two families on here today, okay? But as I was saying, you guys move in by now, and he or she, because it can go both ways, he or she say, well, you know, I did it. I stepped out of this relationship because I'm confused. Because you like me, and you show me a little attention, but the other guy likes me, and he shows me a lot of attention. Then just don't be in a relationship. It's pretty easy. Don't be in a relationship if you're 100% not ready to be in that relationship with that person. Because whether we look at it, whether we like it or not, it's pretty much still cheating. And if you're confused, don't drag that person along, because that's just an excuse to do what you do. You know, hey, I'm confused. I'm with you. I'm with him, so I'm confused. I don't know which way to go. Well, go with him. Go with him, because it shouldn't be like that. It's not supposed to be like that, because if you're in a relationship, the confusion part is pretty much over. Okay, it's over. It's done, because that's the person you chose. Either it can go both ways. It can go for a woman and go for a man, but that's the person you chose. So you made your choice with that person. So you're with that person now. So you can't be confused. Now, if you're going out there and dipping in other people's Kool-Aid, there's a chance you're going to be confused about the situation, because the cheater, in some cases, the cheater always show more affection and attention to the guy at home. But just because the guy at home don't show affection and attention, that don't mean he's a bad guy. And sometimes people have to look at things for the way they are. You can't say, well, you know, I got a guy at home, but the other guy that I'm seeing, he treats me way better. He does this, he does that. That's pretty much useless when you're in a relationship. Ooh, excuse me. As I was saying, that's pretty much useless when you're in a relationship, because it can go either way. That's why I'm using both male and female, well, woman and man. Because once that confusion starts, now you have mixed feelings. I love my boyfriend, but now I'm kind of swinging over to the other guy, and I love him as well. And it can't be like that. You be happy with the one that you chose, or try to be happy with the one that you chose. If you're confused, don't get into a relationship. Just don't do it. But I mean, I've heard it before. I mean, I'm quite sure some of you guys probably heard it before. But you know, I'm confused. I'm caught in, like I say, I'm caught in two worlds. I'm caught between two different worlds. The world that I'm with and the world that I can create. So we got to be careful of that, because when you're doing stuff like that, you're playing with people's emotions, you're playing with people's feelings. Especially if you guys live together. You got to come home to this man every day, or this man got to come home to you every day. And he's thinking, or she's thinking, that you guys are fine and dandy. You know, y'all spending all this time with each other. Y'all you're doing this, y'all doing that, y'all taking vacations, walla walla walla. And then out the blue, you get caught doing something, and the only thing you can say is, I did it because you're not showing me affection. I did it because you're not showing me attention. So now I'm confused because this guy's doing that and you're not doing that. You can't help who you love, because once you put yourself in that position, not saying this right, but emotions are soul ties are real. That's true. That's absolutely true. But the only thing I say about that is, if you're in a relationship with a guy or a woman, you shouldn't allow yourself to get physically attached to anybody, because your time is supposed to go with the person that you're with. And I do get the love ties are real, and you can help who you love. That's absolutely true. But if we're in the same house and you go out and cheat, and you come home and no, let's just say you go out and cheat, and I find out, and I'm talking to you about it, and you say, man, baby, I don't know, I'm just confused. You shouldn't have let it got that far in the first place. Oh yeah, sure, definitely true. Physical attraction plays a big part. A lot of people say it don't, but people go off looks. People really go off looks and how you go about keeping yourself up. So yeah, it is definitely a physical attraction. It plays a great part. It plays a real good part. But I'm going to stick to my guns. Not saying, because I'm not saying that you're wrong. You're absolutely 100% right. But I'm sticking to my guns and say you shouldn't play in that field. Yeah, that's true too. That is true. But I'm saying you shouldn't play in that field, because now you gotta hurt your guy feelings, or you gotta hurt your girl feelings. You know, you're doing everything right, and you catch her cheating. You're not gonna just brush it off and say, oh well, I called her. Oh, it don't matter. You're going to be hurt. Then you're going to be asking questions like, what have I done to deserve this? And if he or she busts down and say, well, you know what? I'm confused at the moment. And you guys have been together for years, even months, it don't matter. That's why when you get in a relationship, you're absolutely positively supposed to make sure that person is for you. I know it's going to be some bumps in the road, but if I'm your guy, you're my woman, and I catch you cheating, or you catch me cheating, and both of us get into this situation, and I say, I just don't know. I've been with you all these years. You treat me great, but I met her, and she treats me great. Now I'm confused. No, I'm going to call crap on that one, because you're supposed to know what you got when you're supposed to know what you got at home. I know looks play a big part, and you can't help it. Just break up with the person. If you feel that you want to, I mean, I know it's not going to happen, but if you feel that you caught in between two worlds, and the guy number 2 treats you better than guy number 1, there's no room for confusion. Just go to guy number 2. But you better make sure guy number 2 is going to keep up his end of the bargain, because if not, you go back to guy number 1. So that's why it's dangerous There we go. That's why it's dangerous to play that role. So living together, that's a big responsibility on both of y'all because y'all gotta see each other every day. And when somebody say that, well, I did it because I'm confused. Let's just be honest. Nobody do things like that because they're confused. People do things like that because they want to. We all know right from wrong. There's only two directions up the ladder. Let somebody push you off. There's only two directions up the ladder. Up or down, left, up or down, right or wrong. That's it. So people do things because they want to. Don't blame confusion because you're going over another man's house or another woman's house and y'all gonna get busy. That's not confusion. That's premeditated. You know what you're doing before you get there. All of us do. Once we old enough to know right from wrong, we know cheating is wrong. Everybody knows cheating is wrong if you have a wife. Everybody knows cheating is wrong if you and your girl, if you got a girlfriend, y'all come to that conclusion because ain't nobody happy, nobody getting cheated on. Hey, what's up, baby? How was work? Man, work was fine. Oh, by the way, I slept with the mail boy. Oh, that's fine. That's cool. Well, hey, tell him I said hi. No, you're gonna be hurt. But when they say I'm confused, that means you're trapped in two worlds now. I love him, and I love him. Or I love her, and I love her too. I love them both. Or you love both guys, you love both girls. Then the confusion starts. So now what you gonna do? You gonna mess around with them both? So it's not confusion. It's just things you want to do. Confusion is a math problem. Confusion is a science problem. Or trying to bend reality or physics. That's confusion. Now I'm confused because I have no idea what I got going on. That's confusion. Going out sleeping with another man, spending time with another man, or going out sleeping with another woman, spending time with another woman. That's not confusion. You're doing it because you want to. People want to take easy ways. People want to take the easy way out. Like, oh man, I was confused. I did it because I was confused. You did it because you wanted to. It's premeditated. Where's the confusion at? When you get that call from he or she, and you running over there, or going over there, you got to put your clothes on. You got to hop in the shower. You got to get yourself prepared. That's not confusion because confusion is out the window now. Now you know what you want to do. So we can't fix cheating with confusion. We can't put that on confusion because, like I said, that stuff is premeditated. You know what you're going to do. Now I can see if you went home, and it was your husband, your boyfriend in the bathroom, and there's a exactly replicant a clone of him in the same room, and then something happened and he walked through and your boyfriend come out the bathroom and you looking like, wait a minute, now I'm confused. Then you can say that. So there's no confusion. It's pretty much a fight over feelings. Who can treat me better? Who can do this the most? Or who can do that the most? That's pretty much what it's about. But nobody likes to be honest, so we say stuff like we confused or I didn't mean for it to happen. How you gonna not mean to go out with somebody and you got somebody else? How you gonna not mean that? Good question, huh? I didn't mean to. It just happened. We were talking. One thing led to another, and it just happened. That's the biggest lie ever. Nothing. Well, I ain't gonna say nothing, but majority of cheating don't just happen. You know what you're doing. It's not confusion. You know what you're doing. So we gonna leave the word confusion alone. Let's just stop saying I'm confused when you're dealing with two people. You're dealing with two people because you want to deal with two people. There's no confusion about it. That goes for me. That goes for anybody that's watching. So we can't just say, huh, girl, girl, I don't know how to feel about this situation. I got Mike over here. I've been with Mike for 2 years. I just met Rico, and I've been out with him for a month, and he just treats me like a queen. He treats me like I want to be treated. If he treats you like you want to be treated, you know what you do? You go home. As a woman, not over the phone. You go home. If that's the life you want with Rico, and you don't like it with Mike no more, the life he's giving you, just call it quits. Don't say, I'm confused because you're not showing me attention and affection. That's not confusion. That's being selfish. Especially if you never told him, you're not showing me attention and affection. He's thinking that the attention and affection you're showing him is right, but you want more, but you never told him unless you got caught. Unless you get caught. Then when you get caught, you say, well, I did it because you're not doing this, you're not doing that, you're not showing me attention, you're not showing me affection, you're not loving me the way I want to be loved. How would he know unless you tell him? Or how would she know? Nobody can read minds. Well, you've been with me this long, you should know. But if I've been with you that long and I should know, and you dealing with Rico that's been with you for 2 weeks, but you spill your guts out to him, he know you better than I do. He know you way better than I do. So what do you do in a situation like that? You gotta pick one. Either it's gonna be me or Rico. You can't say, I don't know who to pick, I'm confused. You're confused because there's something there about me that you like, and you're confused about something there about Rico that you like. If you could, you would put us both together and have your version of the perfect man. But no, you work with what you got. That's why it was never good to go out and cheat. So I understand it's crazy, but that's just the way it is. So no, we're not gonna mix confusion with something that we know we're doing is wrong. Like I said, math problems are confused. You know, when you go up when the teacher asks you to do something and you be like, man, it's confusing the crap out of me. It's not like that in relationships. Well, I'm not gonna say relationships. It's not like that when you're dealing with more than one person. You're dealing with them because you want to, whether we like it or not. Some people are fine with it. Some people not. Let's just be honest about the situation. If you're in a relationship with the other man or woman out in the street giving you attention, and you got a man at home that you're trying to work it out with, let it go. Not let him go. Let the attention go. Well, you know, I got somebody at the crib. I can't do this. I'm trying to build something with him. I'm trying to build something with her. So that's why you don't do it. But people entitled to their own decisions. They always been, as they always will. It's pretty cut and dry, man. So no. Just because somebody treats you better than what you got at home, that don't mean that's going to be the right person for you. Because they might, I'm not saying they're going to do that, I'm just saying they might just be doing it for the moment because you spilled your guts out to him, the other guy number 2 or girl number 2, that what you're not getting at home. So they're listening and say, hey, you know what? Now I know how to get this person. Now I know how to do this, now how to do that. And when they get what they want, they leave you on the wayside. Now you're sitting there looking crazy. So, it's never good to be confused in a relationship about somebody else. If you want to be confused in a relationship, be confused about the person you're with. Don't say, I'm confused because I'm sleeping with 2 different dudes, but you've been my man for years and I just met this guy. And we're growing feelings for each other. You put yourself in that situation, eh? He didn't or she didn't. You did. Now you got to deal with the consequences. So either you're gonna deal with the consequences, or you're just gonna keep going around doing what you do. It's kind of interesting though, because somebody sent me this topic, and I was reading it. I'm like, dang, that really don't. It's a good topic, but that's crazy that what people say that, and I've heard a lot of people say that. It's been told to me before. No, I'm confused. You're confused, but you just got through going on a date with this dude or doing whatever with him, but you wasn't confused at that time. You weren't confused at all. You knew exactly what you was doing. I ain't confused no more. But when it's over with, you gotta go home. Now you gotta explain yourself. Why you coming in at 3, 4 o'clock in the morning? I'm asleep. I met this guy. We've been dealing. I'm just so confused right now because he's giving you what you're not getting at home. But is it worth going out there getting what you're not getting at home? Just leave the person. Some people leave for good. Some people leave on bad terms. Some people leave on good terms. I mean, some people leave on bad terms. Some people, it's just like that sometimes. I mean, I have no control over that. Pretty much nobody do. So, me, just my theory alone, I would never tell nobody I'm confused if I'm messing around with somebody else. That's not confusion. Because I know exactly who I'm messing with. I know I'm with you, and I know I'm with you. So there's no confusion. But people want to take the easy way out. That's the easy way. I'm confused. Okay, bam, that's it. No. What's going on, eh? What's going on? So I enjoyed this show today because it was really, when I got it, I'm like, man, that make a lot of sense, because a lot of people use confused or it just happened as a scapegoat, but it's not a scapegoat, because stuff like that don't just happen. It don't. A guy is kissing on you, or a woman is kissing on a guy's kissing on a woman, and you kissing him or her back. That didn't just happen. You doing it because you want to do it. Simple. So, well, think about that when y'all. Thank you guys for listening. Appreciate it. You already know what time it is. Feel free to go to my YouTube channel, Unplugged, Pico Black Unplugged. Hit that subscribe button. Feel free to share the content, but always hit the like button. I need everybody on this live to hit the like button. I appreciate it. I really do. I appreciate you guys for sticking it out with me. I appreciate you guys for giving me your feedback. Love you guys for that. But this is Unplugged. I'm out of here. And what I say, and like I say when I always end the show, keep God first. Pray more. Let's uplift each other. Let's unify each other. Black woman respect the black man. Black man respect the black woman. There you go. This is your boy Pico Black signing off, saying, oh wait, there's no confusion. People know actually what they're doing exactly in this park, and I just said that. So this is your boy. I'm signing off. And you have watched another exciting episode of Unplugged. I'm out of here, man. I'll see you guys probably tomorrow. Just keep an eye on the page. I'll let you know if I'm coming on tomorrow or not, but you gotta keep an eye on the page between 6:30, 7 o'clock. I'll put a topic up. But until then, I'm out of here. Thank you guys for watching. Remember, feel free to share the content. Feel free to hit the like button. I forgot what I was gonna say, but feel free to hit the like button. I'm out of here. Take care of yourself and each other.